Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Hearth and Hammer Adventures, which is what we're calling our one-shot / off-campaign adventures that we're going to have. You may notice we're missing one of our members tonight. Dr. Heels is at a work event, so he was not able to be here, but we wanted to do something anyway. So we have rolled some new characters, which we're going to have fun with. And we've got a new little adventure to go through. And so it's going to be fun. We're excited. We are going to be in a tropical location, so that's exciting. Hollow Stumpy, welcome to the stream. He says Austin's playing a raccoon. Not quite. Not quite.
Close to it.
But close. Also, we're just excited to be here. So, again, this is episode 1 of Hearth and Hammer Adventures. And we're going to be adventuring tonight. Still in Wildmount, because we love Wildmount. But in a different part of the world. So, as well, you know what? I was like about to start reading. First of all, let's introduce ourselves. Okay. My name is Seth, also known as White Fox SG. I will be the DM for the evening, as always. Next to me is Reborn Crusader, who is streaming at twitch.tv/Reborn Crusader. You can go check it out. He's live right now. But Reborn, introduce us to your character.
Okay, I am actually going to be playing Exium, the Fire Genasi Wizard. And when the other half of our duo, he can introduce how we work together. But that's the guy I'm going to be playing tonight. He's a little bit of a different character than what I'm normally playing with Thurden. So it's going to be neat to see how I can RP with this guy.
All right, fantastic. I am excited. Okay, and then we've got to introduce his cohort. So we're going to go above him to Colin. And who is your character?
Oh, I'm not his cohort. We're going to go to Noah.
Oh, excuse me, Noah.
Yeah.
Sorry. See, I'm still even a little lost.
Yeah. So I am also a Fire Genasi Barbarian, brother of Exium. I am Xylon, and growing up being Genasi, kind of outcast, and so when we were young, I took care of him and helped make sure we didn't get beat up too bad. And then as we got older and got into more trouble, he used his spells and different knowledge to help get us out of those bigger issues that my brute force wouldn't help with.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Colin, now introduce us to your character.
My name's Robin. I'm an Aarakocra. I'm an Aarakocra rogue. You'll never see me coming.
An Aarakocra rogue. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be exciting. And that's a fantastic voice. I don't care what they say.
Thank you. Inspired by the stork and archery scene from Disney's Robin Hood.
Oh,
I'm doing the best I can.
That's fantastic.
That was amazing. I don't even want to talk.
Save the best for last. His meal.
And Austin, please introduce us to your character.
Yeah, I'm Brutus Maximus. I don't know why he became British there. I'm Brutus. Brutus Maximus. I'm a rabbit folk. Blood hunter, order of the Lycan, and you will rue the day you come across me.
It's fantastic. Guys, the visuals are spectacular. So if you're not watching on the YouTube, you should really consider it for this episode.
Oh my gosh, I can't breathe right now.
Is that a bird?
So we've got, for a recap, we have a Rabbit Folk Blood Hunter. We have an Aarakocra rogue. And then we have 2 fire genasi. One who is a wizard and one who is a barbarian. So, super excited to see how this goes.
Don't know if I can keep that voice consistent, by the way. I don't even know what it is.
Just, a little bit in there. Just kind of raise the pitch a little bit. It's going to be fun. Yeah. So, okay. So, we still got to play our ring intro because it's our ring intro. So, we're going to play that and we'll be right back to start our adventure. If I can find it. Okay, there it is. All right. So, once again, this is an off night for us, but we're going to have a little one shot and it's going to be exciting. We are still adventuring in Exandria and Wildmount. And the party consists of the 4 players who were just introduced. That was Exium, Xylon. What was your name again?
Robin?
Yes, Robin the Aarakocra. Yes. And then, Austin, what was your name?
Brutus, don't
Brutus.
ever forget it.
That's right. That's right. Pardon me, Brutus. Okay.
You are pardon.
So
I'm not gonna make it through this one shot. I'm gonna die.
it's
of
okay.
lack
Just keep
of
that mute.
oxygen.
Just keep that mute button handy. All right. So we find ourselves in the southern part of Wildmount, on the Menagerie Coast, a very tropical region that is lush jungle forests. There's lost civilizations. There's temple ruins. There's there's sea coastal towns that have trade coming in from all sorts of other parts of Exandria. And it's also not within the Empire. It is actually kind of its own area of Wildmount, and there are some kind of city-state towns and such. So it's outside of both the kind of the two nations that you all are familiar with. So it's outside of the Empire, and it's not within the Kryn dynasty either. So it's just kind of neutral area, but still very dangerous. Lots of adventurers. There's some governments within some of those city-states. So, but we find ourselves in off the sunny shores of Palma Flora. And you all are here for a special event that happens every year where adventurers and locals alike gather to hunt sharks in a competition. So you're there, and it's just before the shark hunt happens. You're enjoying a relaxing weekend before that competition begins, hanging out on the beach. And so what you see is a cool breeze drifts across the Flora Island, mingling sweet scents of flowers and that salty tang of the Lucidian Ocean. Locals play on the beach while sunburned visitors sit in wicker chairs and sip cold drinks. A half a dozen would-be warriors are going through the motions of bragging about what they'll do to the sharks that they are going to be hunting throughout the next week. Getting ready for the annual tournament. They're kind of standing out, waiting out in the shallows there on the south shore, and they have harpoons and are laughing and talking and everything. You all are further up on the beach, again, just sitting around and maybe not together. The brothers obviously are together, but you're just within the group here. So real quick, where would your character be in this situation?
Who's going first?
Reborn, go for it.
Oh, I mean, I'm going to be pretty much like side by side with my brother, just kind of hanging out. We're probably going to be hanging back a little bit, just in the simple fact that being Genasi, we're probably not really welcomed amongst the crowd. So we're going to kind of be hanging back, just kind of watching the how everybody else is kind of moving along the beach and whatnot.
Well, in you see for this competition, there's a wide range of peoples and races from all over Exandria. There are goblins and orcs and tieflings and humans and elves and half elves and halflings. I mean, just every walk of life of Exandria are here for this competition. So you're not as out of place as you might think. Two fire genasi together does tend to draw a little bit of a kind of oh wow, interesting, because you are more rare. However, you don't feel quite as out of place as you might think. Now, your character as a fire genasi this close to the water may feel a little less comfortable, but you're here. And you're excited to test your skills. Okay. Brutus. What is your character doing? What are you doing, Brutus? You're also muted.
Can you guys not hear me?
Wait, hold on. No, you've muted yourself. Go back to how it was.
You're fine.
Okay. I hop. A hip. Hop. And I'm just trying to get closer to the warriors.
Okay. So
To prove myself and who I am as a mean fighting machine.
all right. So you're hanging out on the beach a little further up. You're not in the water, but you're kind of like, that person that stands, about 20, 30 feet away from the cool crowd, being like, oh yeah, I'm totally part of that group. Yeah. Kind of thing.
And I am small size. So
Oh, absolutely.
I am tiny. I'm a small,
Yes, you're small. Well, I mean, small is... Are you tiny or are you small?
I'm small.
Okay. So you'll still be comparable to the halflings, the goblins, stuff like that are out there. So, okay. And Robin.
Oh, as someone named Robin, and with my specific name, I'm doing exactly what you'd imagine I'd be doing. I'm out robbing the banks.
Okay. Perfect. So you're just hanging out on the beach.
As wherever there's a grouping of people, I'm doing what I do best.
Okay.
These quick feathers, these light, nimble hands are doing what they do best.
Awesome. So you're pickpocketing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And for our listeners, my character's name is literally Robin DeBanks.
Yes.
I had no idea we were doing a beach theme. This is perfect.
Yeah. So many ways that could be taken.
Reborn
kill
is
Michael.
struggling.
Reborn
I
is
don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with these two. They're too much.
Reborn is literally crying for the listeners at home.
Oh,
This is hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna get
love
through this. This is gonna be fun. So you all are hanging out. It's a beautiful, bright, sunny day, and it looks to be excellent weather for this hunt. So all the the people who are running this event, they're excited. They said they've not had this good of weather in a while. But they're very excited. So as you are there, let's see. So as you are going about your various things, let's see. Somebody roll a perception check for me. Two of you roll.
I'll roll one.
Okay.
I was sniffing around already. Do you want me to roll the
Sure.
second one?
Go for it.
Oh yeah, you can do it as well.
You're pretty low to the ground, so.
Smells like fried chicken, doesn't it?
Perceived everything
Okay.
with my 5.
11.
Okay. 11. 5 and 11. Okay. So you don't get the sense of much going on necessarily at the moment, but along with everyone else, you start to, you know what? Hold on. Colin and Reborn, just go ahead and roll as well. Everyone's going to roll for this one.
Okay.
18 for me.
21 for me.
Okay.
No way. Oh my goodness.
I
Okay,
rolled
so-
a 19 and then got +2.
So, no, you're hold on. Ziam?
Exum.
Exum. Okay. You guys are totally messing me up there. So Exum, okay, and Robin sense this a little bit before you guys. But you start to feel the ground begin to shake.
I'm in the air.
Okay. You feel the ground begin to tremble and cracks start to appear in the beach, in the harder compacted, sand and stone and grass that leads up to the jungle and the town beyond. You
Island, be on the lookout.
start to see waves 12 feet high that begin to crash into the shore. And the sound of screams fill the air as a stampede of beachgoers flee the sands. A chorus of shrieks add to the cacophony as shark hunters run from the water, pursued by humanoid creatures with fish-like heads and slick, rubbery skin. Okay? Brutus, you're the closest to the water. How do you react? You're
muted
muted
again.
again.
You may need to
Preferred
stay
though.
muted.
Yeah, preferred. We'll just
I'll
voice
say
for
it.
this.
I'll say it louder for those who can hear me. Fight we will have, and I run towards the fight.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay. Perfect. So you start
Would you
heading
allow me
towards. Go ahead.
an action of some sort?
Yes. What do you want to do?
Let me make sure. I was going to possibly transform.
Okay.
We can wait. We can wait.
Okay. Perfect. You have a little bit. I mean, you're a good 30 feet from
Okay.
the edge. So
Every
and you're the
5 feet, I
closest.
hop a good distance.
Okay.
And I get there quicker.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna take a half
Exum and-
step behind my brother. By the way, I'm gonna take
Okay.
just like a half step so that
Exum
he's
and-
obviously
yeah.
between me and the threat, but I can see around him.
Perfect. Exum and Xylan, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to go ahead and produce flame cantrip,
Okay.
get a fireball ready, and pull out my battle axe with my other hand and have them both ready. And I'm just gonna kind of stand back for now, wait to
And
see what's going on.
I'm gripping my arcane focus that is my staff, and I'm just getting ready to, as soon as he comes in, I'm gonna fire with some energy going behind him.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's see here.
This is the handle of my divine smite hammer, by the way.
Hold on one second.
Multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. I've got to get me a staff now. I need to get me a stick.
Hey, I learned in the
Okay.
middle of a podcast that I was doing that plural of staff is staves.
It is.
Indeed.
I thought it was staffs.
Now
All
that's just
right,
multiple
um,
people. That's just
The
multiple people
plural
in
of
church.
moose is meese.
Yeah. and
Robin,
then-
how is your character reacting? You said you launched yourself into the air?
Yeah, I was off the ground for not wanting to be caught in whatever was going on. I don't like it, and I may have messed up my character sheet a little bit because I was looking for tool proficiencies, which I had set before, and I accidentally messed up some skill proficiencies.
Okay, all right. That's okay. Let's see.
Yeah, you'll just have to re-roll a character.
Just right now. Just right now.
now.
Reroll the whole
I
thing.
die. I make a new character.
But you have to keep the same voice.
If you don't care, roll a cleric. We desperately need heals.
And not Jeff Heals, but
The
Okay.
ones that actually work.
yeah.
He's
All
not
right,
here. We got to make
so-
fun of him.
You all so you're in the air. What are you doing besides that? Anything? Are you heading
If
towards...
I can attack one of these things, I'm gonna attack one of these things.
Okay. So here's what we'll do. Everyone roll for initiative. And then
I can't make this up.
natural 20.
19.
19,
That's two
nice.
of them in a row.
Okay. So Exum and Robin will have one action beforehand. Let's see. So Exum got a 19. That's great.
I get a +0, so I'm just stuck with a 19.
Okay.
Mrs. Reaper got me a stick.
That's awesome. Okay.
I love
What
this woman.
initiative?
I got 16.
16 for
With
Zion.
my +5 to initiative, I got a 13. So
13. Okay. And Robin.
bit rough.
I'm just gonna go for a straight roll because that's unfortunate. That's a 4 until I fix my pages that I messed up.
Okay.
I
All
still have
right.
it, you had a +3, by the way. I don't know if that was an old one.
Oh, and you have a +3 to
Oh
initiative.
well, 7.
7. Okay. It doesn't make a difference. So
There we go. That's back to where it was.
okay. So we will get into our battle music here. Pardon me.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun. I'll
please
make it
tell me
until
it's
you-
like Cantina battle music.
I
Dun, dun, dun,
wish.
dun,
I
dun,
wish.
dun.
I don't have like super, new battle music necessarily. I mean I have. Let's see.
Can we get the Galaxy Wars Cantina music?
That'd be great. Okay, so here we go. So, as you see, coming up from the ocean are these humanoids that somebody roll for an intelligence roll.
I'll do that.
Okay.
There it is.
And it is.
That would be a 2 + 4. I got a whopping 6
Okay.
as the wizard.
So you have no idea what these creatures are. I'll let one other person roll to see if they know what these creatures are.
I'll roll because I'm his counterpart that's supposed to be not as smart.
All right.
Not as smart if he rolls like a nat 20.
So that is I don't have any modifier to that. A 9.
A 9. Okay,
It's
you're
better
really
than mine.
you really have no idea either. But you know that you're gonna attack him. So okay, let me get the map up here.
Is this an owlbear?
It is, so I'll send it to you momentarily.
And she said, "Is this an owlbear?" And I was like, "There's owlbears out of the water."
I don't know. I rolled a 6. I don't know what the.
He doesn't know of anything. So
Is it an owlbear? Is it a rabbit? Did that rabbit come out of the ocean?
let's see. Here we go.
Where did the little bunny come from? Why does he have a sword? He's so cute.
I just want to let y'all know I've just did
Don't
like,
call me cute.
and none of them have been above 10, so I'm getting all those rolls out of the way right now.
This would make a really good mace.
I have to stop yelling so I don't wake my child.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't call me
I already
cute.
did that. I woke up Addie.
Oh.
That's what I do. Don't call me. That's my line. Don't. Got it, guys. Dialing it in. Get those
Hold on.
voices down just right.
Man.
I'm gonna have to whittle a quarterstaff so when I play Axiom.
No, Reborn, you reminded me of a quote from a very famous and sea-worthy movie where they say, "We can still use them as clubs," and whack somebody on the head with the end of a flintlock pistol with that thing you got in your hand there.
I don't do any whacking. My brother hits them with the axe. The other half of X and X.
That's our name, X and X. That's what we will now be referred to as. We'll just name this campaign H&H X and X.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
and
Crazy.
and our pets.
Okay.
Yeah. And our pets, yeah.
But I get the cool one. I get the bird. You get the bunny. It's weird.
Have you ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
It's basically what I am. I'm guessing at.
Did y'all know that
Password
police,
is same as always.
police force is now going to bunnies for searching for illegal substances?
What?
That's excellent.
It's probably going to cost a lot less, if I had to guess.
Right, I'm in.
I very much am grateful for this margin that we have. It's so clean and easy to read.
Oh yeah. I really like this.
Okay. Hold on, I need to. Okay. So presently, you all are on the southern or southwestern shore of this little island that is off the coast here. And that's where you're at right now. So, I don't have tokens for you guys yet, so we're going to have a rogue and
I was going to say there's the rogue or there's a winged one, if you prefer. I don't know how to delete this.
you drag it down to the bottom.
Oh, thank you.
There's a wizard.
I'll take the
Um,
book.
and then we have the blood hunter.
There's there's a werewolf. There's a monstrosity token.
And then the barbarian. Okay. So, once again, you were we're here. So you guys are back up here a ways. The barbarian and the wizard. And the rogue is flying around. Where do you think you'd be?
I'm about where you have me. Is probably
Okay,
actually.
probably good.
I was like mingling amongst, so wherever you think people would have been.
I'm not going to put them in here, but there would be people all over the beach. So
Yeah.
And then the blood hunter rabbit folk is approximately here, hanging out.
He found
Okay.
himself breaching one of the sandcastles. Very confused.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's see. Exum and Robin, like I said, you get a free action. So
Where's the little creatures?
they are coming up out of the ocean, and we're going to use this for them, but that's not exactly what they are. And they are currently chasing down people who have been out in the ocean swimming. They're chasing down. They're especially going for the hunters who are in the water. Which we will put. Oh, actually, hold on. There's actually a blood hunter. So look at that.
Hey. There's the furry little thing.
Okay. So we'll say where are they at? Okay. So we've got a couple of hunters out here. So okay. So who would you like to go for first?
I'm probably gonna go for the furthest one out, this one down south. Just because fighting with my brother so much, I'm expecting him to come up to the ones in front of me. And so I'm going to try to pick off the ones from the side so they can't flank him.
Okay. So you have one action. You
All
are currently... these squares are a little bigger than 5 feet on this map. So these are actually 10-foot squares. So you are...
That's fine. I'm well within range to do most of what I want.
So yeah, you're about 60 feet from him.
Easy. I'm going to go ahead and use my firebolt cantrip and
Okay.
sling a firebolt right out at this one.
Hold on. Let me... One second. Let me pull my thing up here. Let me just do this.
Did you say they're 10 feet squares?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's like 30-foot squares for you.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. You want me to go ahead and roll for
Yeah,
attack
go for it.
on that
Roll
one?
for an attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, got the first one, guys. Nat 20.
All right. All right.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll
I'm
for
not even
damage.
gonna add 6 to that, so it's 1d10. That's a 9 times 2, right?
Yes.
So that's 18.
Well, hold on. What was the dice total? Was it 9?
9 is what
Okay,
I rolled. Yeah,
so
on a
18.
D10.
And then did you have a plus to that or anything?
No, it's
Okay.
just a straight 1d10.
Straight
for Firebolt.
18. Okay, so you fire a thunderbolt. You fire a firebolt. You reach back and you get in your position and pull out your things and you cast a firebolt and it blasts this creature square in the chest. Just and you see this huge eruption of steam and water, and a little bit of spray from said creature, and it looks awesome coming off. As it clears, you do see the creature is still there, but he is burnt all over and looks to be in great pain. Okay. So with that, what is Robin? Your turn.
A bonus action. Hide.
Okay. You're in the middle of the sky.
There are trees around. There are palm trees.
You're still kind of just up in the air. So you're saying you want to move into the trees and hide.
Yes, if I may.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check
Gladly.
so that you don't run into a tree.
Would it be a stealth check?
No. Dexterity.
Okay.
Or athletics.
16.
Athletics or acrobats. It's going to be probably the same. But.
So that was a 13. That was an 18 with acrobatics.
Okay. You're able to get behind a tree. And okay, what would you like to do? Where would you like to go, first of all?
Just like straight back to wherever I can hide, so that I can take an
Okay.
action.
I'd say you could be here. So.
That's great. I'm going to fire my short bow at creature A that has been singed and tarnished.
Okay.
Plus
Roll for an
5
attack.
to my short bow. Come on. That is a 15 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Great. I get D6 plus 3 damage. It'll be 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
An
So you swoop over behind these palm trees that are, there at the edge of the beach, and you hover for a moment, pull out your longbow or your short bow, and you spy this huge geyser of water and steam coming off of it. And you, with your keen eyes, you see a shape movement there, and you fire, and it, get the zoomed in camera angle on the arrow as it goes through the spray and sticks in this creature, who falls into the water and slides under the waves.
I didn't even need my sneak damage.
You didn't. Okay.
Cisco Bob's anyone?
With that, we will begin proper combat. And so let's see. This guy is there. Okay. Exum, you have the top of the round.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and load back up with let's see. You say they're 10-foot squares, so each of these guys are about, so B and C are about 10 foot apart?
Yes. Well, I mean, they're probably about 10 feet apart.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and load back up with another firebolt.
Okay.
And go ahead and sling it at... I'm going to throw it at E. I'm just going to throw it around my brother and chuck it towards E to kind of clear the flanks for him, so it kind of funnels everybody into him.
Okay. You said the firebolt?
Yeah, I'm going to
roll for
firebolt. Okay. Oof. 9 plus 6, 15.
Okay. 15 hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay. 1d10. And that's an 8.
Okay.
8 damage.
So you do 8 points of damage. Your firebolt doesn't strike so hard that it creates this big geyser, but you do see that it glances off of him. There's, they're not wearing a lot of armor, but there are bits of armor on him, and it kind of glances off. But you do see like a singed mark on it there as well. Okay. So next we have Xylon.
So I will move up to this area right here,
Okay.
and then
So
cast
how what's your movement?
30.
Okay. So you could get to you get to like right there probably.
And I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
What's the range on that?
Yes.
15 feet.
Oh.
Okay. Um.
Would I be able to get to like this square right here?
Yeah, you could probably get just there, but you'd probably just be on the edge of it. So, because these squares are bigger, I'm going to roll to see if they are actually within range of you or not.
Okay.
Because if they're on the back half, then you'd be out of range.
Okay.
Using the one spell you got for the day.
No, I got 4 spells.
Oh, that's right. You do. Yeah.
Somehow, as a barbarian, I have a lot of spells.
You guys
Okay.
got spells?
So, just so that you know,
That's awesome.
I'm dropping it. Okay.
Yeah.
Two is in range, and 1 is out of range. Okay. Okay, so as you move up, you do realize they are both out of range.
Okay.
So,
Well, then I already did produce flame beforehand. I'm going to chunk
a firebolt.
the fireball at them with produce flame.
Okay, so it'd be a firebolt.
No, produce flame can be thrown as well.
Yes, but it is only a firebolt. It's not a fireball. From produce flame.
It's a
Okay.
little bit shorter.
I will do that. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, fireball is a higher level spell.
Fireball is
Yeah.
like let's hit like 10 people in a
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so-
I do 1d8 damage too. I don't do 1d10.
right.
So just chunk a ball of
Flame. Okay,
Just chunk
perfect.
of flame. Let's just say chunk of flame.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Chuck.
That is 13.
Okay, 13 hits.
All right. That's 1d8 damage.
Get him, brother.
Which one were you shooting at, by the way?
The one in the bottom.
Okay, B.
And that was a perfect 8 for the roll.
Okay.
And then I would like to rage as my bonus action.
Yeah.
Raging.
Get him, brother.
Okay, so you go into a rage after you cast the flame that you had produced out at that creature coming up out of it, and you do see it. It strikes it, but it's still coming forward. Okay, Brutus, is your turn.
Did Reborn freeze? Sorry, I just noticed.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Cool. So I will move as close as I can without drowning, because I am such a small creature. So I don't know if that is. How do I? Drawing. Maybe that's just like right here behind him, or I could even push up.
His stream just went down.
We need to do a quick pause. You're muted, I think, Seth. I can't hear you.
Yes, we will pause for a moment.
I'll take a quick 2-minute break.
I'm gonna refill my water as he's coming back. Actually, I should leave just in case he comes right back.
All right, we'll take a little break. Okay. So we are waiting, unfortunately. Reborn did drop. So we will clip it. Have to edit this. Oh, no worries. His computer decided to update and restart.
Shift up here where you can only see my eyes.
So, did y'all see the thing I sent in Discord?
Nope.
It said, or
How's that? Is that a little better for the music? Almost like seaside, kind of. No, yeah, keep the eyes up. There you go. No, just sit in the middle. Just in the middle. Perfect. Hey, hey. That's okay.
My computer just decided that Windows needed to update at that moment.
That's
That
okay.
happened while I was
Been there.
playing an Apex ranked game, and I was like,
Oof.
"Are you kidding me?"
Okay, so back to the story. Do I need to go back to my original battle music, or are we leaving it here?
Either one's fine.
All right, you let me know.
The original. How about the
Okay.
original?
Original. That's our battle music anyway. So
Well, what I've done with this owl bear- does it still show me that owl bear?
okay. So
There it is. Got it.
we were about to have. Yes, you're gonna move. You said down here.
I didn't see where you marked, but I was just saying as far as I can get without drowning in the water. 'Cause I'm so
Okay.
small.
So you wade out into the water. You can really get within 5 feet unless you want to start swimming. But what would you like to do? You're within about 25, 30 feet of him.
I'm going to. If I were to just throw a dagger, do I need to? Does it take an action to equip that, or can I just toss a dagger at him?
You could pull out the dagger and throw it. So
Okay. Range 20 to /60 feet. So what does that mean when it is 20/60?
so if
Within
it's
20 feet?
over 20 feet, it's with disadvantage
Okay.
because it's extra far.
So
You're little and you're throwing something that's your throwing
Weighs
range
half
isn't
your
quite
weight.
so big. You know.
So he's not actually 20 feet away. He's more like in between 10 and 20. It's like they're at sea.
Yeah, I mean, like it's here. Let's see. Okay, you think that he might be in range?
Yeah, I'm tossing a dagger at him.
Okay, which one? C?
Yeah.
Okay.
7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay. 12 just hits. So, roll for some damage.
Okay. I'm dice rolling. I've clicked it so far. Okay, so that is a 1d4 plus 5. 3 plus 5, that's 8 damage with that dagger. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
All right.
And then as my
Oh,
bonus action. Oh,
Hold on, I put on the wrong person. Okay, bonus action.
I also and I throw it because it's a pretty big dagger compared to my size. And then bonus action, I am going to then pick my sword up and be ready for a fight and grip it tight and use my Crimson Right, I believe is what it's called.
Okay.
And imbue my sword with my lightning damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yep, so let me take some damage here as I do that because I'm using, only 1 point of damage.
So, the blood hunter, rabbit folk. How do you injure yourself to do that to empower it?
I would say as a blood hunter, I probably have on my sword that I typically do it with something that as I grip it,
Like a tack or something,
bleeds.
kind of.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it bleeds into it. So
Okay.
I squeeze aside and just kind of
Okay. Releases that, and you see this. Those of you watching see this crimson kind of power cycle around his sword, and then all of a sudden it's this red crimson lightning that kind of ups up the blade a little bit, and you're like, whoa, it's the little rabbit packs a punch.
Come fight me on the land, you fish monsters.
Okay. So next we have these creatures. So they are going to rush forward, and they are quite graceful. The water doesn't seem to impede them at all. Okay. They are just attacking everybody on the beachhead here. Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry, these two would have run up onto the shore already by now. Because while they are armed, they are probably older teenagers. They don't have any kind of armor. They just have a spear, a harpoon, because they were practicing and flaunting their stuff before they went on these shark hunts. And these are a little more than they bargained for.
Do we hear classic like Beach Boy voices?
From one is a female, and one is a male, and they're like, "What's going on, man?
Man, this is
intense,
fun.
Bro, this is some gnarly waves, bro. Get onto the beach,
dude." Okay, so actually with that, yes, they would be
Makes me hungry for sushi.
coming very close to you all. Actually, no, this one's still chasing them up on the beach.
Just trying to shred some gnar, man.
Oh my
Stop.
Okay, so we are going to start from the bottom up here, and or top down, and E is going to he has a wicked looking spear that he is actually going to throw at the male shark hunter here. Oof, not good for him.
Oh.
So you see him this creature come up out of the water as it rushes forward onto land and expertly throws the spear, and it pierces this shark hunter right between the shoulder blades, and he just goes down, face down into the sand, and he is not moving. Okay, so that is his attack. We have. Let's see here. Okay. So you see now D here saw this little bunny rabbit run out into the water after throwing this, and it decides to come towards you, and it is going to attack you. It is first going to swing its spear at you in a slashing motion.
Getting into some surf and turf territory if things go
Okay.
bad.
The bird's licking his lips.
So it misses with its spear. You part your ears, and the blade just goes right over you. Yeah. But then he's super angry, and so on the backhand he takes his clawed hand and rakes it down at you, and he hits you with a natural 20.
Is Austin gonna die in this campaign too?
So let's see.
Austin said, "I'm gonna build a stronger character, so I don't die."
First encounter.
Okay, so you actually are going to take 5 points of piercing damage. Excuse me, 7 points. 7 points.
Whoa, hang on. Whoa.
Yep. Oh, hey now. So.
Ouch.
That all you got?
Undead Saints fan said, "Well, not strong enough. Back to the drawing board."
Yep. All right. So, with that, then it comes down to the two creatures on the south here who both rush towards this fiery, hulking barbarian. You know what? Yeah, that's what happens. Okay. So they are going to attack you, Xylon. Okay. So C comes in and swings with his spear, or he actually comes in and stabs at you with it, and you parry it out of the way. And then he comes in again and has a 15.
It's
Okay.
armor
So then
class
he-
15. Yeah.
Okay. So then he hits you. He swings it back around, slashing at you with his spear as well, and hits you for 5 points of piercing damage. So reduced to 3 for your rage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And then the one next to him, you see that as his compatriot slashes you, you see that this creature gets kind of sees that and gets excited about it, and he goes for an attack on you as well. Okay, and actually, he makes a series of swings, and he actually gets 2 cuts on you, one for 15, and then one for 16. 16.
Are those halved?
No, that's just to hit. He gets 2 attacks.
Oh, 15 and 6. I was like, that is a ton of damage.
Yeah, no, sorry. That's just halved. So. Okay, so all total, that will be 8 points of damage, halved to 4. Okay. And now it is Robin DeBank's turn.
Oh, I see myself an opportunity here.
Not only are my compatriots close, I am also hidden, so I will, I think, get to use my sneak attack damage
Okay.
after firing an arrow at B.
All right, let's go for it.
Let me see where my... Oh, gets me. That's a 7 to hit. That's an unfortunate.
That does not hit. So your shot, you go to shoot at it, and he goes wide just as it lunges in for a strike at the fiery person there on the beach.
Colin, was that with advantage?
No.
No.
I thought if he was
Sneak
hidden,
attack
he got-
gives you extra damage.
Damage.
If I have advantage, I get extra damage. But I don't have.
No.
You're hidden, though. If you're hidden, you get advantage, right?
I
Well,
thought
I'm pretty
also
sure.
there's one rogue that if your compatriots are next to it, you get advantage on your attack. Plus sneak attack.
So it says you don't need advantage on the attack if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet
Right.
for me to deal sneak attack damage. But it's up to Seth whether or not I get advantage from being hidden.
Hold on. Let's see.
Just
trying
ask the question.
to-
Didn't mean to cause.
No. It's good. We're gonna figure this out. Hide action. Trying to see. It's not telling me.
It's going to be under unseen attackers and targets.
Gotcha.
Maybe not, actually. That's. When a creature can't see you, you have advantage on attack rolls against it.
That would put him in hide too, huh? And he hid. Oh yeah, it says if you succeed, you gain certain benefits as described in the unseen attackers and targets section.
Have you rolled a stealth check yet?
He rolled it when he went hide.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
I rolled acrobatics. I guess that's what I was requested. I believe I rolled an 18 on that.
Yeah, sorry, that hits. Roll for damage.
Excellent. Thank you. My damage, my short bow damage will be 1d6. 1d6 plus 3, and then an additional 2d6 for sneak attack.
Okay.
So that was a 2 plus 3, that'll be a 5 plus 5, so that's 10 damage.
Okay. So you fire another arrow, and that's let's see. So 10 total, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes.
All right. So you fire, and it takes it, and it starts. You can tell it was a pretty good hit on it. So, okay,
Seems the winds of change are in my fortune.
all right. So, next we have top of the round. Exum.
Can I move within 15 feet of the three that are in front of Bunny Boy and my brother?
You can get within 15 feet. However, they are going to be between you and those. And will
That's
also
okay
have
if they're.
they will also have to make a roll for that. For burning hands.
That's fine. That's fine. That's. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm messing stuff up on my.
If that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
So burning hands, everyone in the in the thing has to do it, which means they will have to roll for damage.
We'll see. Okay, wherever I can move to get within 15 feet of
So the thing
DC
is,
and me.
you can't get far enough out to not.
Right. That's
be
what I'm saying.
facing them, so.
I still want to. It's okay if the two of them.
So
are
5,
between me and
10.
them.
I mean, you could come up this way, or you could try to come down here, or you could try to kind of come over here. But these are 10-foot squares.
Yeah, I just want to get because I have 30 movement speed. I just want to get nestled behind the bunny and my brother, but be close enough that I guess since they're 10-foot squares, I'll only be able to hit 2 of them, right? Because it's a 15-foot cone. Let me focus then, shooting the 2 right in front of my brother, C and B.
Okay.
But now if I'm just shooting them, I wouldn't hit Austin, correct?
Correct.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use Burning Hands.
Okay. Let's see it.
And they have to make a Dex saving throw of 14.
Okay. And
then due to Sculpt Spells, which is a special I get as a wizard, when I cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level. That chosen creature automatically succeeds their saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage as they would normally take half damage. So that one person that I see would be my brother.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. All right, I like it. Let's roll it. I thought you were just gonna go for it because he's resistant to fire.
Well, I was gonna just shoot both of them if I could get all 3, but because I could just use a level 2 spell and then I get to save both of them from taking any damage. But so 3d6. Ooh.
Well, you're only doing level 1 spells at the moment.
What do you mean?
Do you have level 2 spells? Yeah, you only have.
You
do have second level spells.
I have second level spell slots. But I only did that as a first level, so it's 3d6. Okay. So that's 7 damage unless they make their Dex saving throw.
Okay, so Dex. Let me see what their Dex is. Okay. All right.
This rabbit's about to get roasted.
No, you're not in the cone.
Oh, he's not even in the cone?
Yeah, he's not. Austin's not in the cone.
That's what was the Dex save?
14. If he was, I could have used the level 2 and saved him and Noah.
Okay.
I thought it was 1 plus the spell.
So,
That'd be 2.
let's see.
It may be. Let me look and see. That's a good question. It is 1 plus the spell's level. So technically, with a level 1, I could still save two people. Thank you. That's
okay. So, what was the damage on it? You said
7.
Okay. So, the one on the top, C, You see him try to duck away as it comes, and he doesn't take the full brunt of it. Just getting a little bit of it. The bee, you see he does get the brunt of the flames in his face, and immediately kind of just like, goes to a knee and like extinguishes it as some of the water splashes up around him, but he got burnt for sure. So.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
The only bad thing is I have no bonus action or anything with the wizard.
Nope. Okay, so it is now Xylon's turn.
I'm gonna swing my axe at B.
All right.
Come on, big money, big money.
Big money, no whammies.
That would be a 20.
Okay, that hits.
All right, so I'm gonna come out of the flames that my brother just shot from in behind me.
Okay.
Just come down on him with the axe.
All right.
Majestic.
Yeah.
That is going to be I keep rolling on the dang edge. No, it doesn't roll on the edge and it's a 1.
So how much
so that'll
damage
be
total?
5 damage. 5
Okay.
damage total.
Well, you see and Brutus next to you, okay? This flame just erupts, and it looks like it consumes the barbarian that was next to you. It looks like it just consumes him, right? And it hits these two creatures that are rushing out of the water. One of them, the closest to you, not the one you're engaged with, but the closest one, tries to duck down. He doesn't quite make it all the way, and he takes some damage. And out of the fire leaps this barbarian with his axe, and he comes down and just cuts the one who was recovering, just splits him in two, and he slumps down, and it looks very awesome, of course.
Flaming barbarian coming out of flame.
That's right. All right, and he is no more. Okay. Now, Brutus, what do you do in response?
You've attacked the wrong rabbit.
And and my cute little eyes turn bloodshot red, and I look rabid, and you see
Yes.
these
Perfect.
fangs come out. And I turn to the one that I have already hurt with a dagger and took half damage to that fire, which should be C, right?
Yes, see.
And I.
So you're kind of moving a little bit closer to him to try to hit him with your sword?
Yeah.
Okay. You're
Should
okay.
go into the wave.
So roll. Nah, I mean, like, you would be.
I got pretty mad hops.
It's true. So
Just keep jumping.
Okay.
Guns.
this time we'll roll for it. Next time you'll have a disadvantage on your attack.
Okay,
Because
do
you'll be-
you want me to-
No. So basically, right now you can hop towards him, and I'll let you get like a good clean hit at him. But the next
Okay.
time you're gonna be like this in the water, because
got it. I'm
and so
tiny,
you'll
I'm a
have
small
to
creature.
you'll have to like backpedal or something if you want to get an attack. So this
Okay.
time, go for it.
I need to double check. I get +1 to the damage rolls. Okay, so I don't have. Cool.
You don't
So
have
hopefully this
advantage.
hits. No. Okay. and this-
Any
Well,
hold on. Did you transform ever?
I clicked to transform. You have to do it in the edit character sheet. So it was my bonus action that I transformed into this were bunny, and it
Okay.
added 1. So I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing,
Okay.
as well as added 1 to my armor class.
Nice.
And I rolled
Nice.
a 17 plus 5.
Okay, that
my
hits.
attack. Okay. And then 1d6 plus 6 plus another d4 for my lightning damage. So 1d6. Okay, that's a 1 plus 6 is 7 plus a d4 plus 3.
Get
So
some money,
that's,
man.
that's 10 damage.
Okay.
Part of it's lightning.
Okay. So you, let me see here.
Lightning in the water.
So everyone roll. No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone roll two death saving throws right now.
So you, so right after you cleave this attacking fish person in half, you see coming from your right side this this reddish glowing rabid looking bunny with this electrical crimson, like this crimson electric blade comes swinging down onto the one that's still standing, and you see this sword slice down, and it's the electrical energy goes all up the fish person, who jolts and falls over into the water.
Can I say that I hopped at him and like landed on him, and then I push off and hop back.
Absolutely.
A less.
Yeah, these are 10-foot
deeper
squares, so
water.
you were able to hop back about with the killing blow. We'll go for that.
Okay.
So
I'll hop back into the.
so you won't
shoreline
be
little
at
bit
a
more.
disadvantage next time.
Cool.
So since you got that killing blow.
And then I turn and show my like fangs at the other one as I grip my lightning sword.
It's
Watch
definitely-
yourself, brother. It's gone rabid.
And I turned and like.
Okay. So
got the
now it is
firebolt
the
for you,
creature's
buddy boy.
turn. Okay, and there are two remaining that you see, and you see. 1 second. It's not a great. Okay. So as you see the character, the fish person labeled D there, as he reaches over to attack you, he sees that you are injured and gets this kind of light in his eyes, and you see him do this over his shoulder. And you see coming from further back this fin raise up out of the water, and it heads straight for this rabbit that finds himself in the water. And this shark comes out to attack you.
Did I not jump back into the shoreline a little bit more?
Not,
That's
I mean,
close
you were
enough.
already in the
Okay.
water, so you are in the shallows, but for you're still probably waist to stomach deep,
Yep.
kind of thing.
Bring it on.
Just deep enough for this shark to try to come and attack you. So
He likes the wounded bunny.
that okay. So since one of its allies is close to you,
Oh no!
it comes in to make a bite attack at you.
It gets sneak attack damage. That's gonna be
You're
8d6.
you're about to feel Thurden's pain here. They get plus like 12 to their attack.
Natural 20 on the advantage.
Are you? So they have like. they have
Pack tactics.
whatever.
Yes, they have pack tactics.
When do we get that?
We don't.
Well,
Now,
you
if we all
do as a
rolled
rogue.
kobold,
Yeah,
If
and
we all rolled
fighter.
kobolds, we would get it.
I
Well,
want to say a
so-
subclass of fighter gets pack tactics too.
That's true, but the rogue essentially gets it with the sneak attack damage.
Didn't get there.
So, I mean, he did like double his damage with sneak attack damage. So, okay, so he is rolling 6.
Lots of damage.
Lots of damage. You might die in this. I'm not even
Oh,
lying.
hold on. Wrong.
He bites
is-
for
that is the wrong dice.
45 He bites for 45 damage. Does that kill you?
So he does. Plus 2. 16 points of damage as this shark mouth comes out of the water and just chomps down on this bunny.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is this piercing, slashing?
Yes, it is.
So I get
Ooh.
half that damage.
It's piercing. So you are lucky that you
Dang,
got
you
that.
would have taken him to 4 health. It would have taken him to 4 health.
So 16 goes to 8.
Uh,
So this okay, so here's how it is. So this massive maw of a shark comes out and it closes down on the rabbit, and the rabbit in his this rabbit folk in his fury and his this crackling red energy, he does the whole thing where he's like he stops it, and it's like his feet are on the bottom jaw and his hands are on the top jaw, and he's holding it open where he doesn't quite get fully consumed, and he jumps back out of the mouth.
And just for everyone's awareness, I am less than half health. So the start of my next turn, being in my hybrid form, I have to roll bloodlust, or else I randomly attack the person next to me.
Oh, you don't want to attack my brother.
Anyone next to him.
Anyone
You
next to
don't
him.
want to attack my brother.
I cannot control it.
Oh, you're going to control it when I roast you.
Okay.
Roasted
So,
rabbit.
I've got a
so
snack for
next
you,
we
bird boy.
have
It's just
the
the nearest creature to me, and I'm
Yeah.
in the shark's mouth, so it's the nearest creature.
yeah. So also there with you though, within 5 feet is that same creature that. Oh no, these aren't small. These are probably 6-7 feet tall.
How's the
yeah,
rabbit
yeah.
just chopping ankles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he comes in for an attack at
It's the rabbit off of Pets.
exactly. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so that's 15.
Does not.
Who?
Doesn't hit.
It does not hit. Okay, nice.
No, I'm
Ooh.
17 armor plus.
Oh, that's right, because you did the little thing.
Okay, and 20.
Are you?
So
What?
You might not get to bloodlust at all. You might be dead.
he has 2 attacks. He has a multi-attack. So he swings his spear at you.
He's trying to kill.
And does not
Jesus.
oh, actually, excuse me. He gets advantage on that first one. Because-
so the first one was a 20.
They have blood frenzy, and if a character is injured, they get advantage on attacks against characters that are injured.
And they're going for the rabbit?
Well, this is the one that's been attacking you the whole time. You decided to attack the one next to you.
The one that the barbarian was face up with.
That was the one I initially threw a dagger at. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Okay. Well, he doesn't hit with the first one, so it only hits with one. But now he is going to do.
Well, you half the damage right now anyway, don't you?
Yeah. 6 points. So half to 3.
Still low.
Okay. So we now have this the one up here who sees what's going on, and he is going to rush to help his friend.
Kill the rabbit.
Sorry, you're the closest one, man. Because
what
these
about the
guys,
surfer dudes on
this
the beach?
well, that one's dead, right
The
there.
problem is he didn't learn from playing his bard. That when you play a class like this, you probably shouldn't dive bomb the enemy and pass up the tank and just
Hey.
go nuts on this.
I
Well,
have
he's
17
supposed to be
armor.
a tank.
in
Yeah.
28 health.
He's got good stats. Let's not be like he has been the focus of 3 different things. So.
That's very true.
Okay,
You've got
so-
third in going on right now. Beat him.
Okay,
Beat him
so the
till
first
he's
one is a 21,
Oh, no.
and the second one misses. So that's not damage. That's
This is like watching an argument in real time. This is hard to watch.
Right, this is tough. I'm just watching this poor little
and
bunny
that's
get
gonna
beat.
be-
Mind, these are 7-foot tall creatures, and I'm still like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm
So
still fending them off.
7
I'm
points.
still inside the shark's mouth. Now that I
7
think about
points
it.
halved to 3, or 4. Excuse me.
Oof. He still doesn't have a very large health pool to go from.
I'm glad I transformed. I was debating if I
Wait.
should do that or not, but
What does that put you at, like 5?
5. Yeah.
Okay, so with that, it is now Robin DeBank's turn.
Forget I'm last in the initiative order.
Yep.
I know one of these 7-foot tall sea creatures has taken damage.
Oh yeah.
Is that D that's currently covered for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, D has not taken any damage.
Oh no, that's right.
I
I
think
shot
we
E.
killed.
I-
we killed all.
Yeah,
the
I
ones
threw
that
the
did
I threw the
damage.
I threw the fire at E. No, I threw fire at E.
No, there's
my first
yeah,
round.
yeah. What the one that came in at the end
Okay.
has some burn marks on it. But
Okay. Do I need to
D
make
does not.
another? Do I need to make a sneak roll or anything to stay hidden?
roll a to stay hidden. Yes, you can still get Well, you know what? No, they've seen you at this point. They've seen the arrows coming, but
Okay.
you will still get sneak attack damage because they're engaged with your friends. But you just won't
Okay.
get advantage on the roll.
Well, then.
But
I
if you
would
want a
like to
bonus action hide,
bonus action hide, I'm gonna
then
get
you
it.
can roll for it. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Where's my stealth roll?
Yes.
Is a. I have a +7. It's gonna be a 9 for me though.
9. Okay. All right. You think you're pretty hidden, but you know.
They'll never see
Not
me.
sure.
Yeah.
Fire an arrow at the.
The bunny.
Probably yeah, might as well.
Bunny.
Probably start trying to take down some of the health of this jaws thing that's
Okay.
the rabbit's head. So with my short bow, that is a +5 to hit. Why am I rolling so many 2s?
Okay. That doesn't
It's a
hit.
7 to hit the jaws. Does absolutely nothing.
Okay. So you
This
shoot
one's gonna go
wide.
to dice jail.
Yeah. And it misses.
Roll the
Anything
balance.
else? That should be
I
everything,
don't
right?
know that I can do anything else.
No.
I can move, but
Okay.
that
What
guy's
is
he-
dead. I can't even save him.
What does he
XM.
say?
What does Robin say?
Well, the winds of change are not in my favor, turns out.
Okay.
I'm
XCM's your turn.
I'm scared now because
Xylon, you're on deck.
he's so low. I can't do what I wanted to do.
Blow them all up and kill me.
I was gonna throw ice knife. The problem is you take cold damage from him as well.
Could you use that ability again?
No, because it's conjuration spell, not a.
Okay.
I mean, I could burning
Evocation.
hands him. Yeah. Can I step forward? Like, can I move? I can move like right here. Would that put me in a cone of the 3 of them? I'm gonna kind of
hold on.
stacked on top of each other.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
If I just moved where I was at, would that put me in a 15-foot cone of the 3 guys, the shark and the 2?
They're pretty
I mean-
stacked on.
Yeah,
They're
they
pretty
seem kinda
stacked
they're
on
all,
him.
like, shared.
So it would be. You could probably get the shark and one of these creatures. But you would also, if you're going to use your burning hands, you would have to do that with. I mean, you would either hit him or you would have to use your ability.
Yeah, I can use my ability. It doesn't
Okay.
stop me from using it. I guess I'll go Burning Hands at a second
Sorry,
level.
what's your subclass, by the way?
What do you mean?
Yours.
Your wizard subclass.
Yeah. You're a wizard.
I don't have a subclass yet.
At
You should
level
have like a
3.
school or something.
Oh, it's only evocation. That's the only one they give you as a wizard right off the rip.
No, but that's okay.
That's the only one that it was in the drop down to select.
Sure. Probably because you were doing it just from the basic rules. So.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Probably.
fine. You can choose one later. So.
Okay.
Well, you know. That's okay. So evocation is yours, basically.
Oh,
is what
so
it is.
you're talking about my school? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Your
Yeah.
school. So you.
Yeah, it only gave me the one
But
option. so I
evocation
had to choose it.
is. I mean, hey, that's cool. But like I said, if you want to change it at some point, if we
Yeah,
ever,
yeah.
if we ever
I'm
play with
going-
these characters again.
I'm going to go ahead and use my Burning Hands at level 2.
Okay.
And obviously, I get to pick up to 3 people, but since the only one that's probably going to get hit is the rabbit, I'll go ahead and do a save on the rabbit, and then go ahead and do my Burning Hands on the shark and the I guess D, the one that's covered up.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so that automatically hits. They have to make a save against a dex of 14. Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding! I just rolled 3 1s and a 2.
Okay.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. So you sit there and you've got your hands out and you kind of put them together and go, and it washes over, but you're a little bit hesitant. You're like, I don't want to hit him. That bunny is like right in the mouth of this shark. And so it just kind of goes wide and it just misses all of them. So,
Wait, how's it miss them all?
or excuse me, it doesn't miss all of them, but they
Did they both make
they
their save?
take a little bit of they didn't make their save, but they only take 5 points of damage. So.
I was saying, even
Sorry,
if they don't,
sorry.
it's like, ugh.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I was trying to say. They didn't take that much
Okay,
damage, so.
Well, guys, that's it for me on that round.
But one of them, is looking. He's starting to look a bit rough. So. Okay. It is now Xylon's turn.
I'd like to grapple the shark.
Okay. So you're gonna wade out a little bit further and grapple him.
Well, he's pretty shallow because he just attacked the rabbit.
He is,
The
yeah, yeah,
rabbit
yeah.
was pretty shallow. So,
Okay. So grapple the shark.
all right, I get advantage because I'm raging.
Okay.
As strength check.
New
Come
blood.
on. That is going to be a 19.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, this shark's about to roll a 25. Watch.
Okay.
He's like,
So
plus
you see it attacking and you go over and you reach it and you grab it and you get your arms around it and you've got it. You've got it locked in at the moment.
I want to try to drag it up and onto the beach.
Okay. Roll another strength check to try to pull it with you.
Come on.
Come on, brother.
Oh my god.
No.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1 and a 4. So that's 6.
Okay. Yeah, so you start to pull on the shark and it starts thrashing around and you just can't get it. You still got a hold on it, but you can't pull it further up on the beach at the moment. So.
All right, and I'm gonna say, get out of here, bunny.
He's not leaving. He's gonna take 3 attacks of opportunity to leave. He's dead if he leaves.
So, okay, all right. Let's see. It is now Brutus's turn. Brutus, if you go crazy,
There's
it's going to be a 50-50 chance on the shark or Xylon.
Oh, because he's grappled it now. No, don't hit my brother. I will ice knife like crazy. You have died.
Also, with making this character so quickly, I put my points into intelligence when I should have put them into wisdom. Are you okay if I flip that?
I will let you flip it.
Okay. I'll edit that in a second. So I will
Okay.
do at the start of my turn, since I'm way less than half health, I believe I have to roll a wisdom saving throw, double checking that, make sure that is correct. Bloodlust. You must succeed a DC 8 wisdom saving throw or move directly towards the nearest creature and attack it. So, come on. Okay, yeah, that's a 19. So
So you
saved
don't go into a
and
bloodlust. All right.
I don't go into a bloodlust.
Perfect.
I don't have to kill you.
And disengage too.
No.
Just a reminder that is an action.
I am like rage, like basically like bloodlusted. Going for
Rage.
it. I gotta go for it.
This is a stout
So-
little rabbit, by the way.
Yeah, and I turn towards the one that I feel like has shed the most blood, right? Which
Okay.
would be E.
That would be E.
That's hurt the most.
Yes.
And I'm going to attack him.
Okay, go for it.
Because I didn't do anything to the other two.
That would be a 14. And I like rabbit teeth, beady
Okay.
red eyes,
Yeah, 14 hits.
and I jump at him and I jump like high enough where I can kind of stab downward into his chest, so my feet are planted on him to like,
Okay.
The rabbit's gone mad.
which would be a 1d6 plus 6 plus my 1d6 right damage. So 3 plus 6 is 9 plus a d4 right damage. Sorry. 4. That's
So much
13
damage.
damage. 13 damage on that guy.
13 damage. Okay.
Yeah. 4 of it is lightning damage.
Okay. So once again, you. Well, how do you take this one out? Go ahead and describe this one.
As I jump towards him and I stab him straight into the chest, and I will also, as I stab into his chest, feet planted, I'm gonna bite him too.
Okay. All right.
And as he's falling down into the water, I'm gonna turn and look at the next one next to me.
All right. Yeah. So you take him out, and he slinks back into the water, or he just kind of sinks below the waves there. So, all right. So it is now the remaining one's turn.
Do I land? I guess I don't necessarily move because I take an opportunity attack from it, but I would say that I would, if it helps me at all, I'm a little tiny bit closer to the shore.
Do you want to try to back up?
I'm not going to try to move out of in a way that I'm going to take an opportunity attack from the shark.
Okay.
No, not that far. Not far enough away from the battle like that.
Okay.
He wouldn't in this moment.
Okay. All right. So,
And I still.
It's crying.
All right. So, with 1 to 10, the focus is. Well, you know what? No, never mind. Hold on.
He's trying to see if the focus comes off of me.
No, well, no. See if it.
Oh. Wait,
so-
I still have a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Is it a full-on action to take a potion of healing?
No, it is not.
It's a bonus action?
Yes. Take your potion.
Then I'm gonna drink my potion. Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Take your potion.
definitely. Jeez, that is 2d4 plus 2. 2, 3, that's 5 plus 2 is 7. I will
Nice.
take it.
Nice.
I hope that I'm crazed enough that with this red potion, no one knows if this is blood or an actual potion of healing at this point. Since I just bit
You're
into
just
that
like,
bitch.
oh, good.
This
We're
rabbit
all
over here.
wondering at this point.
Yeah, everyone's wondering at this point.
I don't
yeah.
know if he just bled that thing he killed out before he drank that.
So, all right. So here we go. So the last remaining creature, you see him. Let's see. So you're still... Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, so the shark, okay, is still... It's like he's not completely beached, right? He's in the water, but he's like partially out, and you've got this fiery genasi that has a hold of him, but he's just going, oh, rah, rah, and he's like still just like trying to get to this tiny little rabbit that's there.
He's just
Because
holding
he
it
got a
back.
taste of it. You know, yeah, he's like holding him at bay, so he will have disadvantage on the attack. But he is still
he's-
going for the rabbit.
He wants some rabbit.
That is 20.
With
Oh my
disadvantage?
gosh.
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say that's rough.
Okay. He missed. I was excited for a second.
I was like, he kills him with a 20 after he takes his health potion.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Talk-
a natural. It wasn't a natural 20.
Oh, okay,
it was
well-
Talk
it was a
about-
17. It was 17.
Talk about turning the tides.
Yes. Okay, so the
You
shark.
have to say all these jokes in your crow voice. or whatever.
turning the tides.
Thank you.
And we just
Thank you.
we probably haven't even seen him yet. We just hear it.
Oh,
coming from that
hold
tree.
on. Hold on. He had advantage
stop
for
it.
pack tactics.
Oh, he did.
So the 17 is which was the first
Stays.
one actually
Okay.
stands.
Oh.
So-
Bring it on. Bring it on. Come on. Let's, yeah.
Sorry,
This
I
thing
just
hit you for 10 to hit last time. Like,
well,
it
but
hit you for more than that.
he got a crit last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You drank that potion at the perfect time.
But he does hit you for
It's not
He does
10 this
hit
time,
you
it's only
for-
9.
well, he does hit you for 9, but it is because I rolled a 7 plus 2, but it's halved. It's halved, so you get 5 points of damage from the shark.
That's
I'm
brutal.
fine.
Famous last words.
So, you have all right. So the single remaining fish person.
I 17 armor class, and I'm getting hit so much.
I didn't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, you can't complain.
I got beat mercilessly in the last few fights at third, and I have a 20 armor class with a shield and full plate.
Hey, you're gonna have you can't complain. The dice are what the dice are. So
You bought him these dice, Reborn.
it's true.
The thing is, though, is
This
since
is-
I bought him that dice, he has not hit third yet.
Oh, that's a good point.
He has hit everybody
Okay.
else. And I'm sorry, guys.
All right, here we go. Oh, hold on.
At
That
this
is
point, I
less
think I
than I
should just
thought.
kill the rabbit and then
Yeah.
we just save him afterwards.
Kill the
Okay,
rabbit. The shark
so-
swims away.
He
With the
does.
rabbit.
He does hit you with one of his strikes, but it is only with his claws.
Oh.
He hits you for 2 points of damage.
What is that?
Aren't you at like 2 points left?
He's at like 5, I think, or something
I'm
like
at
that.
5.
He's back. He drank his potion, then instantly.
Oh, hold
lost
on,
all
no,
the health
no, you
back
gotta-
again.
You got to cut that in half, so it's only 1 point technically.
Oh. Let me heal for 1.
So, the first one with the spear missed. The second one with his claw hit.
The thing is, had he not drank that potion, he would be dead.
It's true.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, it is to Robin.
Must really suck for these guys to be taking so much damage and be out here, but I'm gonna keep hiding.
Do I need to make another hide or? I am consistently going to try to get advantage with a hide roll.
All right, go for it.
All right, bonus
didn't-
action hide.
Hold on,
Burn
hold
that
on, hold
bonus
on.
action.
Roll an intelligence check to see if you know if you're hidden or not.
Oh no!
Ooh, that's
You're
he
gonna do
looked
me
at
like
your
that?
character sheet.
Yeah.
He looked at your character
No,
sheet
I
and was
haven't.
like,
I mean, I'm
got
not
you.
looking at it presently, but
16.
okay.
Good
You're
enough.
fairly confident you could hide better, so
I can do better.
you flutter over behind the palm branches.
He's not a butterfly. You
Uh,
flutters over.
For my actual stealth roll.
For your
I'm
actual
gonna get
stealth roll.
That is a 12 plus 7, 19.
Yeah, absolutely. You're pretty confident you're hiding now.
All right.
He's a bird. He flutters. Doesn't
these
matter if
bir-
he's a big bird.
These brown fronds are much better than those green ones.
Okay. Roll for an attack.
I love
Jeff
that I
is
just heard.
missing the best session ever, right?
I love that I just wheezed so hard.
Yep.
All right. Plus 5, that's an 18. So that one's gonna hit. So I'll get my d6 plus my 2 sneak attack damage on this sharky boy. So the first one, that is a 1 plus 3, that'll be a 4, plus another 4, that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 damage to shark.
Okay.
Where's
So
this
you hit
damage
the shark,
coming from?
and it hits him square in the nose. As Xylan is wrestling with it, keeping it in his grasp. It's like this arrow hits pretty close to your face, but it sticks into the shark.
With him grappling it, does it automatically give us advantage on attacks?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe so.
If
But
it's,
it doesn't let him move.
if it's restrained,
If it was restrained, yes, but it's not
Yeah.
restrained. It's just grappled. So it's still thrashing around. So, but okay, it is back to the top of the round. Exium, what are you doing? You got one creature and one shark. Oh, hold on. No, never mind. So go ahead.
Here's
Continue.
two more sharks.
Yeah, there's another pack of sharks that come out of nowhere. A, B, C, D,
Pack
all the way to like
tactics.
12. It's like, what the heck? Okay, let me see here. He's really low, so I've got to do something. Okay. Would they both be considered creatures?
One's a humanoid. I mean, you've got the
mean,
the
if I used-
humanoid.
If I used sleep, that would affect both
Well,
of them,
sleep
right?
would affect. Yeah, I mean, sleep would affect
Okay,
anybody.
it just says creatures. Okay. I'm going to cast.
Show me where you're casting it, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Draw your square.
If I cast, because it's what, a 20-foot.
It's gonna be four. It's gonna be four squares in a cube.
If I cast it like half of these,
How do I erase that?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could probably get them.
Would I get them without getting my brother or?
Yeah, I think you could
The
probably do
rabbit.
that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast it at a level 2,
Okay. Roll your dice.
which allows me, what is it? 2 additional D8, so that's 7 D8. Okay, I've got 1 D8, so this may take a minute. That was 8. 4, that's 12. Plus 7 is 19. Plus 7 is 26. Plus 3 is 29. That was what, 4 or 5 I rolled?
Yeah, but well, you can stop. That's plenty.
21. Okay,
So-
so that puts both of them to sleep.
So
Okay.
it puts both of them to sleep. So you see the this fish person, who swings at the rabbit, and all of a sudden he goes and just like falls over backwards into the water. And at the moment disappears from view. The shark too is there in the grass but stops struggling. And it just kind of goes limp. But you know, they don't have eyelids or anything. So it's just kind of like a limp shark in Xylan's grasp there.
He's got the limp fish.
All right. Xylan, what do you want to do?
They're both limp. I'm gonna drop the shark and I'm gonna run over to the boy that was stabbed with the spear
Okay.
and try to give him a potion of healing.
Oh, he's
Okay.
gone.
Why don't you toss the shark on the
Hold on.
the
Roll
shore?
a. Well, first of all, roll a medicine check.
Medicine, my strong suit. Okay, all right. Natural 16. Let's see. Oh shoot, I clicked off something.
You got a +1. Oh,
yeah,
no,
plus
medicine.
Okay.
So 17.
Okay.
The dead surfer dude.
Hunter.
Okay. He is still alive. By some miracle. He made all 3 death saves. He actually missed 2, made 2, or he made 2, missed 2, and then made the last one. So he is alive. You're able to figure it out, and you pop it open and stick it in his mouth. Okay.
All right.
That's to feed another person. It's an action. So
Yeah.
so that's the end of your turn. You are up here. Okay. And so the shark, as you let go of the shark, it kind of just like the waves are not gentle by any means. Like there was this earthquake that happened, and so they're coming in, and with it the shark starts to drift out into the ocean. Like not like on its own. It's like just kind of like the water's dragging it back out. So okay. So all right. We are going to say with that, combat comes to a close because the last remaining one sunk down under the water. You don't know what happened to it.
I'm just stabbing the water. Looking for
Somebody roll. Robin, roll a perception check, since you are above and behind everyone.
Excellent. I will do so.
It-
Perception.
Should I roll a wisdom save to see if I don't attack Reborn here? 'Cause I'm still
Oh, if there's a dead rabbit if he attacks Reborn.
Yeah.
like I haven't not transformed back. You
Mm,
don't have to.
I'd say we don't need to do that right now.
Okay.
You're
you
able
were
to come
dead
to
if you did.
mind. There's
Yeah.
no one around because
Okay.
he wasn't that close. He was probably within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay for this time. Next time.
Okay, and then I'll not. I'll go back to my normal form then.
Okay. Do you lose hit points then?
No.
Okay, just checking.
We say he gets smaller when he goes into his hybrid form. He gets more.
Instead of getting bigger, he turns into a smaller were-rabbit.
All right.
My perception check was a 9. Not that
A
great.
9. Okay. So you don't notice at first, but you start to still hear screams from all up and down the coast. You hear screams starting to come from behind you in the trees and towards the town and the buildings behind you. You get the sense that this was a much larger attack than just this section on the beach. And you're not sure to what extent yet, but so after this happens, everyone else, let's see. So someone else roll a perception check.
I can just tell them.
Can I
probably flew
roll
up
a
and-
perception if it's based on hearing?
Actually, so everyone but Robin roll this time.
Okay, and is this based on what I hear?
No.
I have a 19 total.
That's a 15.
Okay.
I was asking
I'm-
specific about hearing because I get advantage with
I figured.
hearing stuff.
Mine is an 8.
Okay. So, Xylan, you don't necessarily notice at this point because you're still coming down out of your rage. But Brutus and Exium, you, as you stand there, as the battle has ended, you do hear some screaming and some other stuff coming from further along and behind you and stuff. But what you really notice is this stronger aftershock that, and you feel the island, the ground that you're on, shift. And you get the sense that the island is now sinking. And as you're standing there, you notice that the water is coming up at a rapid pace. So, while combat has ended, you are not out of the woods yet.
First thing I'm going to do is just scream to my brother.
Okay, you let him know what's happening.
I'm gonna just scream to him, hey, that something's going on. I think the island's dropping. We need to leave now.
Okay.
So when C moves up, what the boy I just fed the potion to, is he like getting up and walking on his own, or?
So you fed it to him. Yeah, he's able to. You see his eyes pop open, and he's like, "Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Where am I?"
I'm gonna just pull him up to his feet and tell him to run and push him towards where the bridge is.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grab,
So
like,
real
make
quick.
sure my. Mm-hmm.
So you know that you are on an island that is just off the main coast. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to send him to the North Shore.
Yeah, where the bridge is, P5.
Okay. Okay. So you tell him to head north and try to get to the mainland.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this
And
point,
I'm gonna look back and just make sure my brother's, by me, and then kind of follow his lead.
okay. So at this point, having been here for a few days, the general layout of the island here. And so you're going to send him heading north. The girl that was with him, she thought he was dead and took off towards the north as well. I mean,
I
technically,
can't make the comment because my wife's right there. I
Yeah.
just let it go, I guess.
I mean, they were hunters out here. It doesn't
I don't wanna
necessarily mean
get
they were
smacked.
together, Okay, so that you still hear fleeing people. You still hear people running in panic. You can see through the trees, by the buildings. People are running. They're not sure what's going on, especially with this aftershock that has hit the island. So, where are you guys gonna go next?
I'm gonna just follow Exium.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading back towards, I guess, the bridge we came onto this island from the mainland.
Okay. So are you heading straight to the northern side? Are you going? Yes. What? Robin.
I dart to P8. That's all I'm gonna say. Tell me when I get there.
Okay, so you are heading towards the east coast.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to find this. I have to find a thing while everything else is happening.
Okay, so you're flying. What's your flight speed?
50.
Okay. So, in like probably 20, 30 seconds, you're able to fly above the trees and you see, the village docks. Okay. There are several ships that are already sailing away, but there is still one group of sailors who are battling some of these creatures over there. They look like it's pretty evenly matched at the moment, but there's still one ship there, one last vessel in there in this battle. So,
Is it currently in use?
they're on the ship battling.
Oh, battling the things?
Yes. You're still far up above, and you're still over the island, but you can see it at this point.
Okay. I'll hold on that
Okay.
information for a minute.
The rest of you don't know where. I mean, you vaguely saw this.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a beeline, into the center here towards this path going on to the island.
Okay. So you guys are heading north. Brutus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. So you guys head to the northern shore. As you make it to the northern shore, you realize the island has sunk even further at this point, and it's probably the water has come up probably 15 feet already.
Oh Lord.
Let's see. Yeah. So, maybe 10 feet. Okay, so you see people. As you get to the northern shore, you see people who are out in the water, and they are swimming. The bridge at this point has been splintered, and the villagers are swimming towards shore. But you see other creatures in the water and sharks as well. Do you have the option to leave, or you could use something nearby to maybe offer assistance?
So you said the bridge is splintered?
The bridge is
completely gone?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you do see one villager who is climbing up out of the water on the opposite bank. The others are partway in between. A couple of them actually turn back towards you.
Okay.
And they're swimming back, and they're like, "Help! Help!"
And there's creatures in the water with them coming after them. Sharks.
You see some sharks that are, and you see a good number of sharks in the water at this point.
Could I possibly cast a spell, like above the person that's coming and has people starting to? Could I cast Burning Hands, and I want to cast it like over him, back and behind him, to try to get the creatures coming towards him,
like slow down the sharks, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that. So you reach over them and you kind of cast it. Do you warn them at all? Do you just do it?
I just do it.
Okay, so you're like, and it goes over behind him, and he's like, "Oh my gosh," and he's like swimming even faster. But then he kind of stops. He's like, "What are you doing?" What do you say?
Helping. Look behind you.
He's like, "Oh." He like starts swimming even faster towards the shore. I mean, he's only about 10 feet away, so he starts climbing up out of it, and you reach down and you pull him up. There's one other that's coming back. There's 3 more that were swimming towards him, and you see one go underneath the water. There's one more who's about 10 feet away. Do you guys... you took an action there. Does anyone else want to take an action?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and any shark that's behind that second one, I'm just gonna rear back and launch a firebolt right at it, just to try to buy the swimmer more time.
As he does that, I want to toss rope towards him to be able to pull him in faster. All
right, sounds good. So you guys, there's rope that's around the bridge here. I mean, typical construction here. You're able to toss one of the broken ropes from the bridge over towards him, and he starts pulling it in, and your firebolt dissuades a couple of sharks from attacking him, and you pull this villager out from the shore as well. This is a female half elf, and she's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. But the bridge is out. What are we gonna do?
Do we have any boats?
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh boy, I was asking the elf that too, but yeah, I'll roll.
While this is happening, so basically you guys are like you would be about over this right here, and you guys are all on the north side up there. Yeah. So what are you doing, Robin?
No, I cannot make this up, Seth.
Okay.
When I created this character this evening, I thought to myself, I will probably never have to use this, but I'm going to put it on here anyway for the eventuality that I do. And I have given my character the tool proficiency of vehicles, parentheses, sea/air, close parentheses. So if there is a ship or a boat that I can take and sail to wherever these guys I think they're going.
The remaining ship out here would be too big for you to pilot by yourself.
It still has some crew on it.
It does. However, they are currently embattled with a group of these creatures, of these humanoids.
Now you said we know this island because we've been there a bit.
Yes, you would know that they're so
we would know there's a dock on
do
the
you
east
remember is the question. So roll.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. Yeah. You remember that there's a dock on the east side. Okay. So you feel some rumblings again, and you see spray of water behind the houses to your left and right. What do you do, guys? Head for the dock?
Take off running for the dock.
Okay. Take off running for the dock. You guys head towards the dock. You're making your way there. You guys going straight there? Do anything else?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're going
straight
beeline.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head towards the docks. As you run, there's half dozen cottages spread across this part of the island, and waves are already lapping at their foundations. Doors hang open, windows are smashed. One of the raiders leaps out of a smashed window, clutching a shark-toothed necklace in his slimy hand, right in front of you.
Oh, I'm checking firebolt in his face, but just keep on running.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to slice him with my sword as I run by.
Okay. So, roll for attacks. This will be a
I'm gonna
running.
do the same with produce flame. Toss a little flame at him.
All right.
Natural 20.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Okay.
17 for me.
Okay. Roll damage.
Unnatural 23.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Everybody roll damage.
8.
9.
11.
4. 12.
Okay, so this creature leaps out of the building and is like, "Rah!" And he's got this like shark-toothed necklace around him and stuff, and he's got a spear. And you guys just, as you go, cut him down. It is like a slashing of crimson electrical energy and 2 firebolts. and it just like falls. It doesn't even
Dies immediately.
Yeah, it does.
Can
It dies immediately.
Can I grab the shark tooth necklace and as I
Yeah.
Stab
So
him?
you grab the shark tooth necklace and you rip it off. Okay.
Sweet. I got a shark tooth necklace.
What do you do? Anything else? You guys keep running?
Heading for the
No,
Yeah.
head towards the only ship that's left there at the docks.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll be able to see that.
Okay. Like you get the sense that the island is sinking. It may not be sinking as fast as you initially thought, but it is starting to get bad. So as you go, let's see. So as you approach, you do see this one ship remaining, moored to this waterlogged deck. The deck, being one of those ones that there's one that's there's one dock that is partially submerged, and there's another one that's kind of broken loose and it's floating a little bit as the water has risen on this side. You do see its crew members finishing up a battle with these creatures. And this young villager wearing this blood-stained white robe stands back from the fight and screams this incantation, calling forth a burst of golden flames down on one of them. As you arrive, he turns to you, clearly frightened. Are any of you wounded? Those sailors need help, but I can't get close enough to heal them. But if I heal you, will you please help them?
Yes.
I'm wounded.
The furry one needs healing. The
So
rest of us can help.
So he looks at you and he sees it's this teenage boy in this white robe, again stained and smattered with dirt and blood from the
And
battle.
he's on the ship.
No, he's on the ground
Oh,
outside of it. And he says he's got light brown skin and this like dyed bright orange hair. And he comes over to you and he casts Cure Wounds on this tiny rabbit.
Brutus is his
Brutus. Oops, that is not what I meant to type. Okay. And he casts it at 2nd level. Okay.
At this point, do I see Colin in the air?
Roll a perception check.
Listen, Michael, I can't fly. Now you might see
Ooh.
Robin.
but you don't see me.
So he heals you for
15 plus.
22.
he heals you for 15 points of damage.
You said perception?
Yeah, perception.
How far?
That'd be a
how far-
17.
Sorry, how far away is he?
Sorry, Darren had, Michael was. I had something else, but Michael was asking if he could see Colin.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 17 perception.
Well, go ahead and are you remaining hidden or are you flying down to the party at this point?
Oh, I figured if I was in the open air, I'd be visible anyway.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
I, if
You're
there's some
pretty
way
visible.
there's some way that I can come down and have already been like fighting whatever things before they
Sure.
got there. then my
So you
intention is that.
roll an attack for me.
Oh boy. Short bow again with a +5. That's a 17 to hit.
Okay, so you fire. Roll some damage
Regular damage or with sneak attack.
with sneak attack
Excellent.
because the sailors are
going to be-
engaged with him.
It's going to be 6 + 2, 8 plus another 5, 13.
Okay, so you fire and you hit one of these creatures in the back as it's getting ready to deliver a blow to one of the sailors. It falls over dead into the ocean off the boat, and you see that there's only one remaining, and the other two, the other crew make short work of it and push him off the ship as well. So you all come up to it. The ship is docked, but it's kind of the gangplank is not there, and so which is why this robed figure, this teenage boy who healed you, hasn't been able to get onto the boat. So with that, they see that you're there, and they say, quickly, here, hold on one second. And they pull out another board from the ship, and they some of them pull. Go ahead.
Before they do that,
Okay.
can I grab the bunny and just toss him up to the boat?
I was gonna say I hopped onto the boat. I can jump pretty far.
So
yeah,
you
but
go.
it's way better if my brother.
So you go to grab this bunny to try to assist him, and roll a dexterity check, Austin.
Dexterity saving throw. Just
Yes.
check.
I mean, basically, it's. Or you could roll athletics. Basically, it's are you going to jump before he tries to grab you? So
Can I do dexterity saving throw?
yeah,
Cool with
you
that.
could.
Well, he just wants to do the saving throw because he has a whole bunch of modifiers.
He has
Sure.
+5. Yeah.
I have 8 plus 4, and let me know if I fail it, and I can roll another D4 for it.
Okay.
Or 8 plus 5. I think it's
Roll a
9
dexterity check.
Me?
plus
Yes.
5. 13. That's what I have.
Oh, I missed the dang box. That is going to be a 16.
Okay.
Let me roll my D4. That is that's a 15 total for my dex save.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you manage to reach down and grab it. As what actually happens is he starts to jump, and you actually stop him from jumping, and you say, "Oh,
Let go of me.
Grab him by the scruff as he jumps. Oh.
what do you do now? You're gonna throw him?
I just toss him.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Do you like kind of like try to fight me and bite me as I'm doing it?
No, you
Oh,
don't have
God.
no, you don't have advantage.
I know. I wanted to see if he'd bite me so I could rage, but
I'm still like squirming.
natural one.
Okay, so he
He
bites
throws
you.
him in the water.
No, so the rabbit turns and bites you, and you drop him. At this point, so he turns, and then do you go ahead and jump back onto the boat, or do you jump across to the boat? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Can't try again with rage this time.
No,
since he bit
no,
me.
sorry. All right, so you guys jump. He jumps across as the crew brings another gangplank and slams it down. And by this point, there are a good handful of other villagers that are behind you and on the docks as well, trying to get onto the boat. So you rush up onto this boat. And Robin, I'm assuming you come down and land on the boat. What do you say?
Give me one.
He just keeps making him say things.
Hold on.
What do you say when you land? What do you say when you hide?
Well,
What
if
do
he's
you
got
say
this,
when
Listen,
you
y'all
Uh,
just
hide?
like the voice, okay?
I know. I keep asking him to. I'm trying to get the crow.
Well,
to
if he's
talk
gonna
or whatever it
come
is.
help out with this ship.
Weigh anchor.
That's the first one, right?
Okay. So as you say this, okay. Hold on, let's see.
So
Weigh
disappointed
anchor
myself.
and prepare to sail port side.
Okay, so the ship is able to start pulling off from the dock. However, you do as you say this, someone else belays the same order, or not belays, but they say the same order, and you see this female tabaxi, this pale spotted tabaxi, who also starts to try to give the order as well. So, let's see. Okay, so you pull away, and you pull away from the island, and as you watch, the island begins to... Whoops, not that. As you watch, the island begins to sink slowly under the water. You see the houses on the edge start to go beneath the waves. The waves are getting stronger around it, and you see the houses until finally, as you all sit there, you watch as the statue in the middle is the last thing to go beneath the waves of the island, and it's just gone. With that, it seems to quiet around you as you take a breath and realize that you're safe at the moment on this ship. It's got this rough-looking crew that are there, and some villagers, along with this priestly-looking person who healed you, as you are now drifting outside of this, not drifting away, but you're just kind of drifting here off the coast as you watch the island sink below. You don't know why this has happened. You don't know what's going on, but you know that there's something much deeper going on here. And we'll have to find out another time. What happens.
And I knew you were
So.
building up to end it.
So, hey, welcome to the Menagerie Coast.
That was
Well, not
incredible.
anymore.
Well,
Mhm.
it's still the
Man.
Menagerie Coast. The Menagerie Coast is massive.
Here's the thing, like when
I'll show you a map of it.
When I'm doing Thirden, I need these 2 dice. I used like every one of these dice during tonight's session, except for the little stupid coin flip and the 100 one. Like other than that, I used a D10. Well, I didn't use D12. I used a D10. I used D8. I used D6. I used the D20 the whole night. I was like, man, this is.
So, real quick,
Fun.
you guys are all the way up here. Okay. You were in Hupperduke. Right here. And you've traveled presently up to the Quanah Breach and Shady Creek Run right here. So,
Wait, where was the coast? I didn't see it on the.
Oh, it's all the way
He's
over
not
to the
showing
west.
it's
just showing
all,
where-
yeah. So, it is all the way down
far.
here.
Oh, I see it now.
And it is this entire coast, really. But mostly this section up here.
Oh, we're a ways away then.
Yeah. So you're on the other side of the continent at this point.
It's all right.
So, but yeah. So there's some large ports. You were right here off the coast of this peninsula. So,
On the floor.
yeah. So like there would have been like a, like a little island or something like right there.
Used to be a little island.
Used to be a little island.
That was super fun. I'm not gonna lie.
So, whoop, that was not what I meant to do. All right. Well, thank you all for joining our session tonight. A little bit of a break. Hope that our regulars enjoyed it. Mrs. Reborn, Mad Drop, and everyone else. I know we had several other people drop in, but definitely appreciate it. Like I said, we decided to roll some new characters and have a little side adventure while Dr. Heels was gone. So we can't wait to play with him next week and get back into our normal campaign. But you never know. This will probably be the mode in which we do one-shots and off-campaign adventures. So
Awesome.
we'll just call it Hearth and Hammer Adventures. Never know where they might be. Never know who might DM. Hmm?
Ooh.
Have some of that, So, but, we've had 16 episodes so far, so we were due for a little something different.
Jeez, you guys realize that's 4 months?
Yeah.
It is.
Happy 4 months, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
We made it through a third of a year.
insane. Holy cow.
So, yeah, it's awesome.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It has been a blast. But I definitely want to pick back up our story next week. I'm excited. You guys have just arrived in Shady Creek Run, so
Yes.
got some exciting things to look forward to. But yeah, stick these characters in your D&D Beyond folders there, and
I have thoroughly
excited.
enjoyed all of our character choices.
yes.
Oh man, this little group is like the meme group. Like our other group is like built to like go through long-term campaigns. This was literally just like meme group. Like
So,
'cause
I'm not
everybody just
gonna-
built the weirdest character.
I'm not going to give it all away, but I had another character as an NPC that I was ready to come in and heal in that medium section before I realized that they had put in this alkalite in the adventure to heal on the way there. And let me tell you, I'm just going to tell you, without knowing what you guys picked, it was another animal. I'm just gonna,
Oh my
I'm just gonna leave it at
goodness.
that. It was another
No,
animal.
That's
I'm
I'm telling you, we should all
So.
ended up animals. That would have been insane.
Okay,
I
so
think I will.
So, I mean, I was initially gonna do a
You were
Leon.
gonna do a lion, and I should have
Yeah.
just done a cleric, the elephant.
Yeah,
You know,
Loxodon.
That would've
Pete
been
is gonna
really
have
cool.
Pete is gonna have a new fascination with animal crackers, just to keep this tied in.
Hey, you never
Animals
know.
are-
You never know when these characters might show up or
I
tie
struggle
in somehow.
when
So
I struggle when the two of them were talking in their voices. It was just too much. It was too much for me. I literally
was
was
fun.
over here. I couldn't breathe at one point.
know.
I was dying so bad.
It was such a good combo of characters that we
Oh.
did
Oh
not
my
know
gosh.
we were gonna be.
No.
And the fact
Oh,
that
man.
you're
no,
you're
guys,
eagle, that
they
eats
did not. The
bunnies,
only
or whatever
people
you
who
are.
planned it were the Fire Genasi.
Well, we planned it like 15 minutes before we went live. Like we're like, he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll roll one. We just be brothers. I was like,
Yeah.
works for me. I had literally made this character. If this character hasn't been made at least a month and a half by this point.
Yeah, you've been
And
wanting
like
to do an
I've
age.
just been like, man, I just want to be a wizard so bad. And then it's like everybody's like scrambling. I'm like, yeah, just move this guy over to this campaign.
Yeah. Well, to our audience and our listeners, thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you have had a good time. We certainly did, and had a lot of laughs. So, with that, we're going to say good night and God bless.